Okay, dear friends, I'm back with another machine on the Hackthebox, which is Spectra. I've already spawned the machine earlier, and this is the IP address of the target. And as always, I'd like to use the POM box, which is online payload OS provided by the Hackthebox to do this penetration. And in this episode, I'd like to demonstrate, as a pen tester, we always meet a variety of problems. For example, in this case, we will face cannot render the WordPress application properly. So how to get the initial foothold. And so I think this video will be going on a bit long time because I try to explain all important concepts and techniques for you. I hope you can enjoy. And if you don't mind, please consider to subscribe to my channel and leave a like below. This will help me very much. Okay, without further ado, let's just get started. So then we can switch over to the view, and I've already done the map scanning early. And this is the IP address of the target. And I use the options like scene scan, the version scan, the default script scan, and also the comprehensive scan. So from the map scanning results, as you can see over here, there are two open ports, the SSH surface and the HTTP surface. Of course, this one, the SSH surface, is not vulnerable. So I think we need to pay our attention to the web application. Now let's fire up our browser to do the manual immersion first. Let's make it bigger so you can see what's going on. Let's put the IP address of the target and the two links, of course. Firstly, you can check the source code of this page, which doesn't give us any useful information. And there are two links. For example, we can click on that, but the server not found. So I think we need to append these hosts or the records to our host file. Let's echo and the IP address of the target and paste the host name and use the sudo. Okay, and now we can refresh this page without any issue, but give us error establishing a database collection, which is fine. And another link we can open up, this one, and it looks like this is the WordPress installation. So yeah, we just wait for this page to be rendered, and this is a very default one. And so now we can, of course, if we go back to the home page, we need to check whether this site has robots file but not found. And then before we do the specific immersion on the WordPress application, we need to do more general scope. The IP address of the target. I think the information immersion is so pivotal for the pen testing. If you are so careless about this part, you will miss a very important point. As you can see, give us the directory testing, and we can access this one, testing. And there's some files. Of course, this is very default, the WordPress installation directories and also files. But most of them, if we access, we will not get anything back. But this one caught our attention immediately, or if we pay more attention, because the extension has saved, and we need to open up this one. Although the page itself is empty, doesn't have any content. But if we take a look at the source code of this page, we can get, there are a lot of comments right? And this is just WordPress configurations. For example, like a username and password for the database collection. And we can make a copy of this information and note it down to our notebook. Of course, I have already done that earlier. So, because the password and username, very often will be reused by some other application or system even. And now, of course, we can use the GoBuster to do some directory enumeration. But, in this case, we cannot get any useful information. I will not do that now to save time of this video. Okay, so I think now we need to use the WordPress again to do some WordPress related enumeration. And maybe we can make a copy of this URL. We do not need type in, right? And the option E stands for enumeration, and this will enumerate possible usernames and plugins. So we just wait for this to be finished to see which kind of information we can get. Yeah, I think we got the username administrator. Of course, this one is used by the WordPress management. And normally, I have already demonstrated in other videos. Next step would be to crack the password for this user. And the word list, I'd like to use the locule. But for this machine, we cannot crack correctly, okay? So I'd like to quit this process. If you want, you can do it yourself. So maybe the administrator will reuse this password. We can make a copy and to log in. And of course, we know if you're familiar with the WordPress application, because this is so popular when we want to set up the website. The WP admin. And here we got the login panel and administrator. And we can put the password here. And let's log in. Yeah, as you can see, this is the first major problem you may meet as well. Because as you can see, although our password and username are correct, but this application, because of some reasons, I'm not sure what, cannot be rendered properly. So of course we cannot use the common way. For example, we go to the sim editor and replace the 404 template code by our own PHP reverse shell code. You will not. Also, we cannot upload the PHP or the plugins. Okay, by we can zip our reverse shell PHP file to the zip format file, and this will be the plugin, and we can upload this plugin and install this plugin and get a reverse shell. But in this case, all these two ways cannot work at all. So how to get around this problem? I think we need to use the command line, and the tool I'd like to demonstrate and use is the Metasploit. Let's launch the console with the Q or quiet mode. The Metasploit contains one module which can allow us, maybe I can search the module name first and explain it at the mean, and we can use this module. And I'd like to change payload to different one, and the default one is not working, will be not working properly. Reverse PHP, And we can show options. We can set the localhost to our own machine. We can set the local port number to 555, which is my favorite number. And we need to set the remote hosts to our target. And also we need to set the target URI to the main. And we need to set the username to administrator. Yeah, we need to set the password to this one. We can make a copy this password. And then we can run. Okay? Yeah, as you can see, this is working. But although we can get the initial foothold, but this shell is not stable. We need to spawn a new one. And how to do it? And we cannot run some, for example, like which Python, Python import pty spawn. Yeah, no error message. So this is very weird. Okay, so how to get around this one? We need to, of course, we need to do some, I think, we need to locate the default installation of the web application. And during the mmap scanning, we have already know that the target is running nginx, and we can go to this directory, and then we can go to the share and go to the nginx. I think so. I think this is not the correct one. We can USR share. I cannot remember. Sorry about that. USR share grep nginx, because I want to locate the installation. It's not here. USR local grep nginx. No. USR local share grep nginx. Yeah, here. Yeah, we finally, because I don't want to use Google anyway. And then we can go to the USR and not local share and nginx, right? And we can list all files, and we can go to the which one? HTML, of course. And then we can go to the main. This is our directory for the WordPress. And then we can go to and then we can go to the content directory, and then we can go to the uploads or maybe plugins. If plugins can work, and then we do not need, we can upload the file to the plugins directory, and then we can use of course, I have already set up the web server and already prepared the reverse shell.php. And let's do it now. Hopefully this can work. And shell and output to USR. Which one? Local share. So share nginx, and HTML and content plugins shell PHP. Okay, maybe I can list this directory to make sure my path, absolute path, is correct. Not correct. Sorry about that. Local share. Yeah. Not the correct one. Local injects. No. Sorry about that. Injects. Here. Yeah, a bit imbalancing. Yeah, we got that. Injects. And this should be HTML, right? Main. Yeah, it's correct. And now, oh, maybe I use the wrong command. Wrong pass. Sorry. I can, so this time I can make a copy. And content plugins share. Then we can list this directory to make sure we have already uploaded. Yeah, I think it's working, which is wonderful. And then I think I need to set up the another listener. Sudo 666, right? Yeah, I need to confirm the port number. Yeah, 66. Okay. And then we can, not this one, content and the plugin shell, and oh, not this one, not this one. Oh, this time can render the this page or application. Anyway, even though we cannot use this way to get initial for the hold, main content plugins shell.php, and we must put HTTP. Let's hit enter to see. Yeah, I think we got the another shell which is much more stable. Wonderful. And then we can go on. Of course, we can do the local immersion. Yeah, this time this one will be much better, and we can go to the Catty. Yeah, we can, but we didn't have the permission to do that. Of course, we can upload like an NPM shell script to some local immersion, but to save time, this is not my it's not my the key part to demonstrate here. And we can go to the opt directory, and here there is auto login conf or ig. As you can see, this is the shell script. We'll check whether this directory and also the directory has a file, the password file. So we can check on that, right? Make a copy, lh, but no such file or directory. But another one, we can check that, right? So we can go to the etc or to login, and we can list the files. Then we can cut the password file. Yeah, I think we got the passwords for some user, and we can paste in here. And also we can cut the password file to see, yeah, how many normal users besides root user, like a Catty, yeah, this one, injects, yeah, and also, yes, of course, you can try different username with our password, but I will not do that to save time. We can open another tab, SSH KT. Okay, yes, and we can paste the password here. And then we, of course, now for us, we need to elevate our privilege. We can run the sudo. Yeah, we can run the initctl. As you know, initctl can control service. And but we also can check the ID. Yeah, Catty also belong to this group. So I think we need to find some files which this group has access or has permission to access, and we can use the find command, and the group would be developers. And of course we just interested in file rather than directory, and redirect all error to black hole. Yeah, there's some files under the init, and we can go to this directory init, and we can list file and test. Yeah, some file we can cut test conf file, and I think yeah, and also we can cut the test one. I think the content of this script are same, and I think we can manipulate this surface, but of course we need to know the surface name, right? We can use the sudo because we have a right without supplying the password of root user. Sudo sbin initctl, and this command, of course you can get the help from the internet, the command. And we just, I think this will be a lot of output, but I think the service should be related to the test, right? So we can use the grep. As you can see, yeah, test 1, test 7, stop waiting, and yeah, this one. So I think now we can manipulate this surface, I mean the test surface. Yeah, test stop waiting, and we can which vi is here, test conf, and we can remove, because we have a right to modify this script. We just remove all existing command and add like a change mode, add SUID bit, and write and quit. Then we can start this service, because now the status is stop or waiting. And then sudo sbin and initctl and test surface. But oh, sorry, we need to use the start test. And as you can see, yeah, this surface is running. In other words, our test configuration has been loaded. And of course, then we can use the bin bash p. Yeah, from the banner, we can know that we have already become the root user, and we can get the root flag without any problem. So that's pretty much it. I hope you can enjoy this video. And again, please leave a like below and consider to subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye. Have a nice day.